twist entered into this whole investigative thing. It came from the man you claim was set up. The man you claim was set up is the one who introduced the political twist by influence peddling. Then me will contact me won't pay for with the mechi in my miska me to me be a come on take over the country. Nobody asked him questions about politics or political executives or the political establishment. He introduced it. Tell me the George where so called Nana Okofan, Liberian president, of course, because of the football connection. Because who they are closer. But he took George Weah there. So when you are talking of the political angle, it is the man you claim was set up who introduced that bit in order to peddle influence and perhaps to raise some money for himself without the consent of the people whose name he was using. And so somebody is fighting desperately that the man was set up because of the procedure or the procedures used not right.
Are you saying Ken is fighting desperately?
Of course. He's not going to win. And I'm going to establish some points here for you to see.
That's good.
It's not mere allegations you make. Kwame, it's not noise you make on air, on radio or TV. Now let's go for the specifics. He is accused Anas of Kwame. Owning properties, that is property acquisition.
So, Japadia.
Tax evasion, non-payment of SNET by contributions, his involvement in land litigation. You see, this anasphobia thing was spark a certain streak of misdirected and misplaced aggression all over the place. It's understandable. Kwame, under the constitution of this country, Anas, a citizen of the land, even a foreign resident here, with that right, can acquire property, true or false. Now, if a citizen has acquired property or properties, ne business or food there, that acquisition was as a result of proceeds of criminal activity. Where do we go?
Yeah, police bill.
Because acquisition of property is allowed under the constitution by any citizen of the land. But if you are worried about it, then it means you may have some reason the acquire property legally or lawfully, or that the property may be a product of proceeds of criminal activity, maybe drugs, maybe money laundering, something. If your suspicion is that reasonable and weighty, I think that campaigning on radio and TV, whilst it's your right, I won't take it away from you because I'm thoroughly to those things. But every man or the appropriate quarters, that's the only way you can use the law to fix the problem or cure the mischief. But Anas, yes, has property. Kwame, also company na Anas na ne partner wo own. Damu building now it belongs to that company.
So Anas has an interest in that building?
Yes. And it's not hidden. This is the company, Kwame, where Finance Farmer Limited. Us ne wuntia tax, the company were audited accounts from 2011 to 2017. To 2016.
But the company has been there from 2011?
Yes. To 2016. These are the these are the all financial statements audited. Then Kwame, tax, all the taxes. Tax all the wutia. From 2014 to 2018, every single month, Ghana Revenue Authority. And again, I'll send it around for my colleagues to watch. You cannot into me from my studio, but these are the things. Ninia is here, yet also Papa Nimpia tax, and that or challenge the Commissioner General the memo tricks. This documentation here, these records are from 2014 to 2018 April. Look at us net, so what they were the same collection. Kwame, also land litigation. Yes.
Also, one sensible trade furniture.
Our plot or trade furniture, which is a subject of litigation.
A croupier,
Kwame.
There be also a dozen.
Okay. China no can. Kwame, make it a judgment, court judgment. This is a ruling of the High Court, dated 31st July 2017. It's Adolf Tete Agyapong, plaintiff, versus Anas Arimeyao Anas and Holy Quay, defendants. The court ruled in favor of Anas. I'm told the plaintiff has gone upstairs or court of appeal. That is what any law-abiding citizen will do. What the law court of appeal says, if he goes against Anas, he will go to the Supreme Court, where it will end. So if you are talking of somebody being involved in land litigation, no. But there's a court ruling, it's a public record. And I mean, all this company Anas's name is there, his signature is there. So it is not as if it is hidden. It is not somebody who is holding it on his behalf. His own name is there, his signatures are there.
Tax evasion.
Tax. You can go through these ones too.
What's a name?
From 2014 to 2018. It does. Go through it.
Thank you, darling. What's a name?
Well,
or a criminal or a corrupt.
We have the same birthday.
7th July.
There was a time I named Niminampa. But Anas came to in 1997-98 as an intern from the GIJ. On no see the Crusading Guide then. And he came and we accepted him. He was supposed to finish the internship and go. Oh, he knows, sir, I feel comfortable here. I want to work here. Today, he's not just a reporter or the acting editor-in-chief. He's actually a co-owner. He owes 40% of the Kwaku Baako Media Limited. I owe 60%. That's how far he's risen to.
You mean that's how far he's risen?
Yes, he's risen. The first few weeks of the intention, the exploits, motorways, against the Accra. No.
Police dispatch riders and a TM in an AMA.
Yes. So I realized that the spirit of adventure and the courage, the fearlessness, you see, maybe those who attack him and say they will strip him naked until we him, he has an enduring resilience. That's what he has. Maybe more than I have ever had.
Man.
Yeah, but still, resilience, Kakrawo. If you want to test, you bring your sister.
Oh, nonsense.
But he knows I'm joking. This is on the lighter note. It's a joke. Don't forget I'm a fancy. Kwame.
Yes, Kwaku.
I'm saying that specifically, step by step, all the allegations that have been put out there, if you cry, there's a one that is so scandalous there, even a law decree.
Also on your lawyer.
And if the former Chief Justice's integrity is brought into the realm. I mean, is it possible? Was it possible that the Chief Justice on her own, unilaterally, manipulated the system in such a manner and then got this boy to qualify as a lawyer? I mean, she's a member of the Council of State now, appointed by our own good president.
The president.
Nana. It's amazing. And see, there's another one which I find difficult, but I must see. There's even an attempt to link Anas to the wife of the late J.P. Danko.
Yeah, the widow of the late J.P. Danko.
And you asked, what is the consequence of that linkage? First of all, they were schoolmates.
Yeah. Of course.
From GIG.
Of course.
And there's a talk of a London baby. Chidama, he traveled with a lady. No. Kwesi Sapon.
BBC.
No, Joy.
Yeah, of course.
One were mates. One year will share with London. And us was there doing his own project. And so all these friends congregated.
Truncate.
Truncate.
Truncate. Too much information. Let's move on.
I know you don't like that one, but sometimes. And then there's a fallacy. There was a video done in Dubai of Mahama boys. That's fake. There's no such video. There was no such project. None. What's a nice near tablets? No, the tablets never untia duties nangama. A nice near a nice in fat tablets in share no on the bag in fin fee baby and fat bangana for the lady. No, it hasn't happened. She imports her things from China. So it will go through normal customs way. It ought to be so
Truncate.
No, Kwame, I hear you. But that is why I say this matter, the allegations must be transmitted to the appropriate state agencies so that everybody is subject to strict proof. Sitting on radio and TV, which I say is allowed, I'm the last person to contest that option being exercised, will not bring a final solution to that challenge, issues na raising. Compile these allegations, back them with evidence, and show it to the appropriate agencies. On my established that the issue of tax evasion, non-payment of tax, or state contribution on you true. These are documented from 2014 to 2018.
Would he sue?
I wouldn't advise Anas to sue. I wouldn't advise him to sue. I mean, he should just keep his focus, do his work. Chairman, anybody who is
news file
can be. So, let finish with some issues. Intimacy also. So, because of the procedure, and one reinstate judges, Okay, Inima. Judges documentary, as you know, Anas does. There are special people who I am aware. Ibi Nanane recent one was an exception, but the judges documentary, candidate Akufo-Addo watched it before it was made public. I was there. I'm the documentary he's captured, making his comment. The only person we missed that time was President Kufuor, no Ghana. He watched it as a top lawyer and was distressed with what he was seeing and believed that mischief ought to be cured appropriately through the constitutional procedure. Okay? A judge, and what you know, also Igwan ne Yeimam. I mean, what trash is that? First of all, the code of conduct of judges in Ankasa, it doesn't give them the right to communicate the case now with the parties. That's the first thing, code of ethics. And it's put there in their code. Into one judge no crime, the first thing, if anybody posing as a party, the case, about chance a person who discuss the case, you don't have to allow it to happen.
You don't have to cause us arrest.
Yes. But after over a period, information was coming pointing to particular judges yes, business. And those judges, when they were confronted, they were brought together for the way, cases before them, imaginary cases. Cases before them are what we're dealing with. And they agreed to be compromised in order to change the course of justice. These are gods on earth. And somebody says that judges may suffer, one family suffer, one restate one. Nankofuna we jail over the period using injustice. One family is 1 year then. Nobody's looking at that part. The man who is fighting now for the judges is forgetting that the judges had been doing this thing over a period. It was not like somebody got up and decided that I'm listing these 33 judges. No. information had been coming over a year or so. Say Juma when we didn't also children's home. There a national alcohol no free. One way you Juma on there, Mombron Quadano. More treating mama mo good food in my own and no. It was going on. Information came to him that this is what is happening. Now you have to know if indeed more what's all happening or happening and not happen. You cannot just go and rely on the allegation. Maybe it's from a bogus informant.
Nation record.
And then you go and put it out there, you'll be in trouble. So he sets up his camera, he puts some people there who also are there, and they watch these things and they film. Say unorthodox, say unconventional. As I've said, undercover journalism is challenged by these ethical and moral principles. I like that debate. It's an intellectual one. You can do that, and it's all over the world. It's been done. From 1880, when the first undercover journalists came into being, that debate came into being.